Welcome to Healing Spirit, Path of Rebirth, where divine truth meets the human soul. A place to awaken, heal, and remember who you were always meant to be. Before purpose comes pain. Before the light of destiny rises, you will walk through the valley where shadows stretch long, and the soul trembles in silence. For every soul that carries divine purpose, there is a season that feels like breaking. It's not punishment, it's preparation. Think about it. Moses was called to free a nation, but he spent 40 years in the desert, alone and forgotten. Joseph dreamed of greatness, yet he was betrayed by his brothers and thrown into a pit. Even Yeshua, the purest light, was rejected before he was revealed. Every messenger must first learn the language of suffering, because pain has a way of teaching what peace cannot. Maybe right now, you're in that wilderness, where nothing seems to move, where your prayers echo back unanswered, where you look around and think, God, did I miss my purpose? Did I take a wrong turn? No, my friend, you didn't take a wrong turn. You took the divine route, because the path to purpose always passes through pain. The loss you faced wasn't random. The betrayal wasn't wasted. The silence wasn't absence. It was alignment. You see, the Creator doesn't build warriors in comfort. He builds them in fire. And when you said, God, use me, He took you at your word. He stripped away everything that was false, everything that could not stand where He was sending you. And yes, it hurt. It hurt when the job fell apart, when the friendship turned to silence, when the doors you prayed for slammed shut in your face. But if they had stayed open, you would have settled in places beneath your calling. You would have lived a small life when you were designed for a divine one. Sometimes purpose looks like loss at first. Sometimes alignment looks like isolation. Because before you can carry the light, you have to be emptied of everything that dims it. That's why the relationships ended. That's why people misunderstood you. That's why it felt like no one could see the real you. Because heaven was still shaping who you are becoming. And I know, it's hard. It's hard to see purpose when you're holding pieces. It's hard to believe in destiny when your heart feels bruised and abandoned. But the same God who allowed the breaking also planned the rising. Every tear you cried was watering something sacred in your future. Every disappointment was chiseling you into the vessel He could trust. And one day, maybe even today, you'll look back and realize you weren't falling apart, you were falling into alignment. Your pain was the prophecy of your purpose. Your wilderness was the womb of your wisdom, because you can't guide others through what you've never survived. You can't speak life into pain you've never felt. So He let you bleed, not because He wanted to see you suffer, but because He wanted your voice to carry healing power. This is why some people's words echo, and others change lives. Only the broken can speak the language of deliverance. So if you've been wondering why your road was harder, why your battles were deeper, why your nights were longer, it's because your assignment is greater. The light you carry is not ordinary, it's prophetic. And that kind of light requires refinement. Now listen closely. Your wilderness is ending. The season of breaking is over. You have been refined in the fire, and the oil of your anointing is ready to flow. Every heartbreak became holy ground. Every rejection was redirection. Every silence was sanctification. You've been marked for alignment, not just to live, but to awaken others. You were never cursed, you were chosen. If this message speaks to your soul, take a moment now and declare your agreement below. Type, I claim this message, or I receive it, as your signature of faith, your evidence to heaven and to the universe that you are ready to walk in divine alignment. Your words carry energy. Your agreement seals destiny. Type it below and let the light bear witness. Rise, chosen one. The breaking did not destroy you, it revealed you. The pain did not end you, it aligned you. Your purpose begins now. This is Healing Spirit, Path of Rebirth.
The fire tried to break me, but it made me shine. I walked through shadows, I bled through the lost every dream just to find your name. The silence was heavy, the nights were long, but in my weakness you made me strong. Every tear became the river of my faith. Every wound became the proof of your grace. What was meant to destroy me only birthed the glory. I'm still standing, I'm still whole. You turned my breaking into gold. What was meant to destroy me only made me holy. Now I carry light in my scars, healing hearts through who you are. I see the fire, but I don't burn now. I feel the pain, but I know how to turn the ashes into wings, to rise again and start to sing. Every battle wrote the story of my peace. Now I'm the proof that healing's real and it's free. What was meant to destroy me only birthed the glory. I'm still standing, I'm still whole. You turned my breaking into gold. What was meant to destroy me only made me holy. Now I carry light in my scars, healing hearts through who you are. Through who you are. You took my wounds and called them beautiful. You turned my pain into the voice of hope. Now every breath I take declares the power of a soul repaired. What was meant to destroy me now reveals your glory. I'm still standing, I'm still whole. You turned my story into gold. What was meant to destroy me only made me holy. Now I carry light in my scars, healing hearts through who you are. Yeah, you turn the pain into power. You turn the wounds into worship. Now I heal through the fire that once burned.